This is going to be a set review of the new set coming out soon. Absolute Powerforce. I just want to go over a few of the cards and let you know my thoughts on them. I'm not going to go through all the cards, obviously, just a few. First one is called Bad End Queen Dragon. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned if you control 3 or more continuous spell cards. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent selects one card from their hand and sends it to the graveyard, then you draw one card. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard during your standby phase, you can send one continuous spell card from your side of the field to the graveyard to special summon it from the graveyard. So basically this is really good in a continuous spell card deck, because when you have 3 you can special summon him, and then if he dies in your standby phase you can just send one of those away and grab him back. Next one is Gravekeeper's High Priest. 8-star, attack 2000, defense 1800. You can normal summon this card from your hand by attributing one Gravekeeper's monster. This card gains attack equal to the number of Gravekeeper monsters in your graveyard times 200. If this card would be destroyed, you can discard one Gravekeeper's monster to negate the destruction. So basically it comes out as a 2000, and he gains 200 for each Gravekeeper in the grave. So he can be like a 26 normally, I'd say. 26 to 3000. So he's pretty big. And then if they would destroy him, you could just ditch a Gravekeeper and he lives. So, not bad. It's pretty good. It's some nice Gravekeeper support. The next one, this card is broken. It's called Holy Light. Fairy effect, level 1, attack 0, defense 0. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark monster, and any battle damage you take as a result of that battle becomes 0. While this card is face up on the field, dark monsters cannot attack, and neither player can normal summon or special summon dark monsters. Which means if you play this little guy, Blackwings are like screwed, because all they can do is just set Blackwings and let you run them over. This is going to be such a killer to dark decks. It's ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. The next one is Djinn, Curse Enchanter of Rituals. Level 4, 1700, 1000. If you ritual summon a ritual monster, you can remove from play this card from your graveyard to treat this card as one monster for the required level of the ritual summon. While the ritual monster this card was used in the ritual summon for is face up on the field, negate the effects of synchro monsters. So you synchro for, I don't know, choose a random ritual, and while it's on the field, their synchro monsters don't have effects, which means Stardust can't negate your destruction, Bryonic can't spin stuff. It's pretty good. It can get you out of some tight spots, so it can be pretty good. The next one is Drill Warrior. And it says, once per turn during your main phase, you can half the attack of this card to have it attack your opponent directly. You can discard one card from your hand to remove this card from play. During your next standby phase, after this card has been removed from play by its own effect, special summon this card to your side of the field. Then add one monster card from your graveyard to your hand. This one is also pretty broken because you basically attack directly for 12, ditch a monster, remove this. During your next turn, it comes back, you get that same monster back or any other monster in your grave. So this can be used to recycle Dark Arms and JDs like crazy. I mean, pitch an Arcus, remove it, grab it back, grab a JD back. Really, really amazing card. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Plan of the Piano Tuner. Kind of a random name for a card, I think, but the effect is good. You can activate this card when a synchro monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. Gain control of that synchro monster. When that monster is destroyed, it is removed from play. When the monster is removed from the field, destroy this card. So basically, you get their monster, whatever they synchro for, and then if they destroy it, it gets removed. It doesn't go to their grave. So this can be really good for Stardust Dragon, because you take their Stardust, and if they destroy the Stardust, it's removed from play. It doesn't go to the grave or anything. The next one is Sun Dragon Inti. Level 8, 3000, 2800, Synchro. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy the monster that destroyed it, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of the monster's attack. If this card on the field is destroyed during the standby phase of your next turn, you can special summon one Moonlight Dragon Quilla from your graveyard. And this wouldn't be so broken if Moonlight Dragonquilla wasn't broken itself. Moonlight Dragonquilla is a 6-star 2500. When this card is selected as an attack target, gain life points equal to half the attacking monster's attack. If this card on the field is destroyed, you can special summon one Sun Dragon Inti from your grave. So basically, if you have an Inti in your grave and this dies, you get Inti, and then if Inti dies, you get this dies, Inti, and it just keeps cycling. And when they attack this, you gain life points, and when they attack the other one, they take damage. So it's an infinite cycle, and you're gaining and inflicting life points at the same time. The only hard part is you have to use random things, like you have to use Supe and one or more non-tuners. So, and then the other one you have to use Red Ant Azkul. So they're a little hard to bring out, but like if you bring them out, they're very annoying. The next one is XX Saber Hunle, or Hunle, however you want to pronounce it. Level 6 Synchro, 2300 attack. When this card is Synchro Summon, destroy up to 3 spell or trap cards on the field. So basically, you Synchro for this as a level 6, and then just go 1, 2, 3, and destroy 3 spell cards. So it's pretty good. It's I think it's the beginning of the Blackwing. Destroy like 2 Whirlwinds and a face down Icarus. I mean, they're going to Icarus you probably, but you still get to blow up 3 cards for its Synchro Summon. The next one is called Power Pickaxe. Once per turn, you can remove from play one monster in your opponent's graveyard with a lower level than that of the equipped monster. The equipped monster gains 500 attack until the end phase. I think this is going to be really good because, like, if you can get a monster out and protect this, like, I don't know, let's say you played this on Infernity Guardian. If you don't know what that is, when you have no cards in your hand, he can't be destroyed, period. So if you played this on him, you could just continuously keep removing all their small monsters from their graveyard. I mean, last time I checked, let me see here. Let's see Infernity Guardian's stats. So I know I'm not making anything up here. Yeah, he's a 1200. So basically, you can just go like each turn. You can go remove Necro, remove Lumina, remove Arcus, remove, and you just keep removing stuff over and over and over and over. Just keep removing them. So like that combo can be really broken. The next one is Gravekeeper's Lithograph. Select 2 Gravekeeper's monsters from your graveyard and add them to your hand. This effect is unaffected by Necro Valley. So basically it's just a recycle kind of thing for Gravekeepers. I mean, you just go Gravekeeper's Lithograph, grab back Spy and Guard or something like that. It is good for Gravekeepers. More Gravekeeper support. Gravekeepers are fun. The next one is called Demon's Chain. It says select 1 face-up effect monster your opponent controls. The effects are negated and it cannot attack. If the selected monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So basically, like, you can chain this and you can just stop the monster can't attack or use its effect. So when they go for JD for game, you can just go Demon's Chain. They can't attack or blow up. I mean, they can pay the 1,000 and you can chain this, and it's a really good card. I think it could be really good. I want to see if people start like sideboarding this and stuff, or side decking. Sorry, sideboard. Well, sorry, I'm sorry. Side decking, it could be really good. Really good in anti-meta decks too. Like I don't know, Skill Drain, Yato, something. Take your pick. Lots of anti-meta decks. And then this one is deadly. It's called Claymore Dud. Activate by selecting 2 face-up attack monsters on the field. When either selected monsters are removed from the field, this card is destroyed. When this card is destroyed, those monsters are destroyed. So basically, if you go Claymore Dud, select 2 of your opponent's attack monsters, and then go heavy, it blows the monsters up. I mean, or MST this card, or in any way destroy this card, it blows up the opponent's monsters. It's really, really broken. I see a lot of potential for a lot of these cards. I think Claymore Dud could be really fun. Demon's Chain could be really fun. Lithograph is just kind of, you know, whatever. Infernity Guardian and the Sickle, that could be really gay. X-Saber Hyunlei, good for X-Sabers. I'm glad they get a little more support. Moondragon, Quilla, and Inti, just so gay. Planet of the Piano Tuner, random ass name. Like, why would you name it that? That's just completely random. But anyways, this is just have been an overview of the set. Absolute Powerforce. Some of the cards I thought were pretty good. The site I use is ideal808.com if you're wondering. So I'll talk to you all later. Bye.